This is the kind of conference matchup where you could say throughout the record, except both teams are having outstanding seasons, coming in ranked in the top 25. Looking forward to this one. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars, LaVell Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the 21st ranked team, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Cougars will kick this away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense comes on the field first today. We've got a quarterback here who was really dialed in the last game. Incredibly efficient performance. Let's see, Kirk, if he can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you said, every decision was very solid. Put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. I think that's the important thing today, going up against a defense that has great athletic ability. Just continue to make those good decisions, be accurate with the ball, and he's got another chance to have another great day.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
You'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quick throw over the middle. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. And the Red Raiders will crank up the tempo. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets some space around the 30. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back.
Touchdown, Texas Tech. Great connection there for 6 points. Well, that is a dream start for the offense, Kirk. What an opening possession.
You know, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Turner. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So BYU's offense makes their way out of the field for their first possession. Kirk, in this quarterback's career, has been a mix of mistakes, but also stepping up in some big moments when needed.
Chris, this guy doesn't necessarily have the flashy skill set, but he's very consistent with what he does within this offensive structure. And the defense better be careful, because whether it's his legs or his arm, he can make you pay.
Receiver in motion now. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Finds his target, and it's complete. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. And they pick up the first on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. He's got it, enough for a first down.
Looks like BYU will have the first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
He'll hand it off. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call that is properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When a quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
It's caught. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
And looking to throw now on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Well, this is one of the dangers of playing man-to-man coverage against a quarterback like this. Yeah, they cover everybody down, but without a spy on this quarterback, good job of him recognizing this running lane, just taking...
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, BYU.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up the 16. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he knocks through the PAT. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there to get him to the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the football. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. A great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's looking to scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. And he'll set up to throw. And the pass ball is incomplete as time expires in the first quarter. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackle's made quickly, but they are knocking on the door at the 8-yard line. The Red Raiders line it up with first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. He's swarmed by the defense.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts...
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Tech. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Comes the BYU offense back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. And the Cougars looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47. Here's the second down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside hit. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. BYU getting set for the 1st and 10 now. The shotgun handoff here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
With the catch, it's Turner. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. A little bit of my turn and your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns at last possession. He gets loose. He's in the clear. Past the 50. And he steps out of bounds, but Solid gain there on the ground.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Getting set. Here's second down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Second down. We're going to throw it. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better...
Looking downfield near the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
And the Red Raiders will bring their punt team on the field now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Second down after that previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's going to take off here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He hands it off from the gun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big...
Oh, that one's picked off. Inside the 10. Takes it all the way back for a pick six. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Man, the key there is the defender gets his hands on the football, just knocks it up in the air. At that point, it's a free ball. Anybody can get it. But the concentration to come down with the interception and then the speed to be able to take it into the end zone. Just great focus and concentration.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
28, BYU, 14.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Timeout, Texas Tech.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver makes the grab. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you've thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Now they'll come out 2nd down and goal from the 10. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the goal line. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
They moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. He's swarmed by the defense.
You know, the quarterback looks like he makes the right read, but I got to tell you, I think he underestimated the speed of this defense and how quickly they were able to get to him to prevent him from picking up the first down.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. The lead remains at 14 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
It's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
A deep shot to the left side. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust.
First play of the second half is a handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. And they bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He has 1st down yardage at the 46. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Makes a quick grab. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Man, put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
And it's caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Catch made on the right side. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He's looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the Cougars looking to run some tempo here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, BYU.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Here's the point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Now, everybody's entitled to whatever they think is best for their own defense. But, man, this quarterback is just sitting back there with all kinds of time to be able to evaluate the coverage and make a throw. This defense better get more aggressive and start getting after the quarterback.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Red Raiders pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Play action here on first down. It's caught on the crossing pattern. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Here comes an important third down play. The coach does not want to send the field goal kicker out there after what happened last time. Ball handed off. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that. And the defense scoops it up. It's a live ball, remember.
What a block here by the special teams unit, doing everything they can to keep this a one-possession game, and they come up with a block. What a time for maybe the play of the game.
Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. And now the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
They try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Snags the quick throw. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Off target and incomplete. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. The receiver grabs it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down.
He's got it. That is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Brigham Young. Still no answer for this offense. Now the important point after attempt. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. And it's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab behind the line. It's sticky. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch. And the Red Raiders will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. The back's got it. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And at first down, they go right back to him. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Brings up second down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
The shotgun running play call. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And there's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. BYU getting set for the 1st and 10 now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, BYU. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Just get this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
But they'll try to add to the lead now in the PAT. And the extra point is missed.
That keeps the score. BYU.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And a Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Then they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They'll tackle him at the 27. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. 1st and 10 play coming up. To bootleg here. Grab behind the line. It's Dickey.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. The Red Raiders pick up enough for a first down here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He shreds the tackle. Stiff arms his way to a decent game before they get him down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quick throw to the left. Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, Texas Tech. This offense is still clicking.
What a job by this offense. They work the ball down the field into the end zone to tie this game up. And with under 2 minutes to go, they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
PAT gives them a 1-point lead here in the fourth. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Here's the handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. They've already gone for it 4 times and converted twice. Here comes a 5th.
But Chris, this is it. It comes down to this 4th down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun, drops back. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Looks like BYU will have the 1st down. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Makes the grab. It's Turner. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
1st and goal, a chance to claim the lead here in the final quarter. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock. So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Here we go. One of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. And it comes down to the... And it's blocked. The kick was low. It's picked up. It's a live ball here. The defense has it. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.